Welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Alisha Gifford.
I'm Laura Brady.
And we come to you 60 miles south of Chicago in Bradley, Illinois. And we are a mother-daughter duo. Daughter, mother.
I couldn't have figured that one out, huh?
Well, we were doing by boob size.
Oh, well.
Hello.
I'd be infant.
So, we are a podcast about knitting and crocheting. Do you crochet anymore?
Yeah, I actually have some today. Crocheting, sewing, which I also have today.
No sewing for me.
Ah, yes.
And this is episode
14.
14.
And I just want to mention before we get any further, because we didn't mention last time, you guys were probably wondering why Alisha kept looking
Squirrel.
off. In the corner of the craft room is a TV, and our monitor is actually up there as well. So she kept looking up there. So Don't think she was just, So.
No, that's how I normally am.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
You want to tell them about our contact info?
I would have, but you always interrupt me before I get there. Okay, contact information. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook. All of our links are always in the description below. We always have some active threads going on. And we do most of our posting on Instagram. Mm-hmm. We try not to post too much of what we're doing knitting-wise.
Yeah.
Because we feel like...
if we show you a finished object, then we're showing you a finished object again on the podcast.
That's
we don't want you to be bored.
Yeah.
I do kind of, every once in a while, if it's a really good one.
If it's a really good one.
I posted it this morning. Today is my 15th wedding anniversary. Woo-hoo. And what are we doing? We're podcasting. That's okay. Yeah, I felt bad. Your dad, when I went to the dentist, I came home and he had roses on the table and a really cute card. And
you got nothing, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't even get a card. I was like, you're really sweet, but you're kind of a pooper. And he's like, well, did you notice there's 15 roses? Well, no, I hadn't counted them, but he did 15 roses since it was our 15th
He should have done
wedding.
15 bouquets.
Jeez. You want my whole house surrounded in flowers or what?
Yeah, like Gilmore Girls.
Oh, okay. So.
You know, the 1,000 yellow daisies?
Oh.
And the...
Let's start it off a little different this time.
Oh, how are we starting?
We had a question in our Ask Us thread.
Okay.
So I thought we would go ahead and do that. I did not respond to her on there because I figured me typing it out would probably be a whole lot. I could show it a little bit easier on the podcast, or so I hope. I hope this will help you. So this was from Not LA Knits. Would you explain how to sew the handles for your bags? I've been trying to do one, but it's not coming out very nice. Any help would be appreciated. Thanks. And then on a side note, and this cracked me up, Laura, I also didn't know how to do a yarn over correctly till about 6 months ago. Knitting for years and doing it wrong most of my life. I hear ya. Well, I found out that a lot of people through, me admitting I felt dumb, but through me saying that on here, a lot of people then went and watched videos.
We're learning with you. We will never say that we are amazing or professionals or advanced knitters.
I still say beginner.
We're curious beginners.
So I did want to show how I do it. And it's funny that she asked this because I had to show you as well.
Yes, because I did mine differently and I was not liking it.
Yeah, it was getting really...
it just didn't look as clean.
Yeah. So before I start, we did this, I kind of ironed up a handle here. So I always do my handle with 3 inches. Mm-hmm. The length I change up a lot. I just kind of eyeball it, I'm going to be honest with you, and go, oh, yeah, that'll make a good handle. So, of course, you're going to iron it out flat, and then on each end, fold over and iron over the edge. That way, you don't have any raw edges. Your next step then simply is going to be to fold it in half and press it. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to open it up and you're going to fold each side into the center and press. Then you fold it over again and press it. So you now have your strap ready. You want to zip it up on the sewing machine. Use a straight stitch, and I just stitch it down both sides. once you do that, you're ready to put your hook on. This is the part where I think most people...
They don't know what they're doing.
Don't know. I want to say, like, Alisha was taking hers and folding it.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it through there and then sewing it. Well, that's a whole lot of thickness that she was having to go through. Now, and some people, you know, bag makers might laugh at the way I do it. I mean, I don't know. This is just, in my experience, what has worked out best for me. So I thread it through there. Shoop. And fold over a good amount. Bring up the end and just tuck it under that one. Okay? You're going to run a stitch across the top and a stitch across the bottom. And that's how I do mine. Easy peasy. And it was a lot easier than the way you were doing it.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question and it helps you. Like I said, other people might do it differently. This is just the way I have always done it. I don't like to have too many layers of thicknesses to go through with the machine.
It's tough, especially when you're doing a little amount.
Well, and the problem too is if you have a bunch of thicknesses for, you know, like if you have a bunch of thicknesses and you're trying to sew through it, not only is it heck on your machine, but when you have that much thickness, it tends to move and slide.
Yes.
And that's where you're not going to get like a nice even handle, which I think was what you were having an issue with. So yeah, that's how I do it. And it seems to work out fairly nicely. So, I mean, I hope that helps you. I laughed when I saw that question because I was like, oh, you know, it wasn't that long ago that I went through that with Alisha. So, you know, that's actually a really good question.
It's a really good question.
Handles are simple once you figure it out. And like I said, I am by no means a professional sewer. I know my way around a sewing machine, but in fact, one of my projects I'm going to show you today, I learned, oh, poo, I can't be yawning. I learned a new stitch to use on my machine because I've never, on my machine, and this is probably pretty funny, I've never sewn knits on my machine. And I'm like, those are stretchy. You know, you're going to need a different stitch. Really didn't want to do zigzag stitch because with seams, you know. So I got out my book because, gosh, my machine's pre-programmed with like 600 things or something on it. So I'm like, I know it has something. And it did, and it was really cool. So, and it didn't, like, some of the stitches that you use on a stretchy material can leave your seam where you've seamed it together puckery and really wonky. And this didn't do that, so I was quite happy with it. I thought it came out nice, which you'll see that on finished objects. I've been very busy. I have a lot of finished objects. I have nothing on my needles, though, but I'll explain that one later. So, do we want to show some finished objects and then do the big...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start because I know I probably have...
I have one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a few then. So, first off, I'll try to kind of do them in order. Guys, I finished my socks. I actually started them and finished them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't do any pattern.
I did no pattern on this. This was the yarn, if you remember, that I tried the Hermione's Everyday Sock. The patterning did not show up. I tried the Twizzler sock.
Didn't show up either?
The patterning did not show up. So I then decided this was a yarn.
That just needed to be vanilla.
It needed to be vanilla. Which is fine because it is such a pretty yarn.
I like vanilla socks better than
sometimes I like a pattern. It really depends on the yarn. But see, we tend to buy yarn.
Mom, have you ever worn a pattern sock?
No, I think the one I worn was...
a vanilla sock.
Vanilla.
They wear so much different.
The problem, too, is we have a tendency to buy yarn
I like
that colors. Is better made for vanilla.
We don't do a white speckled.
Yeah. So the yarn is Hermione from Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. It's just so pretty.
Enjoy that.
Love it.
So it's got those bright pinks with a golden brown and then also just like a regular brown too.
Really pretty. Those look so cute. Yeah, I like them. So I did those. One down. The next one I did, which I think I was working on, or I told about it.
I think you were I don't know.
Is another one of the test shawls.
I feel like it's been a long 2 weeks.
But I switched up the yarns. Like what order I did them in?
Oh yeah, you were working on it because
Was I working on it, or
you
did
were
I
almost
show
you
it?
were almost done. Because you gave this to me over a week ago.
Oh, okay. So I finished it, and it is huge. Another huge one. You want to grab an end, perhaps, so we can kind of ooh,
you gotta bring it back.
Oh, and it goes on forever,
Woot woot.
and ever, and ever. But the top yarn here is
That's a Mia Bella.
Mia Bella. Bottom yarn is Mia Bella. Center yarn again is Little Bean.
Beauxbatons?
Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was.
Are you sure it's no? That's not Beauxbatons. Beauxbatons is what you used last time. This
No,
one is Divination.
No, last time I used the divination. This
No.
is yes. I don't have my label with me. The first one was no, the divination I used for my
This is Divination.
No, it's not because
Yes, it is.
that's in that shawl up there.
I will 100% guarantee you.
I have my bag out there with it in there.
How much are we betting for this?
It's not divination. It's boat.
It's not Beauxbatons.
No, it's with tricks. Boot.
No, I have Bellatrix. That is a self-striping. This one is Divination.
Okay. Well, you show that lace work up front, up close. I'm gonna go see if I can get the thing. Excuse me.
Kayleen's probably going, what the heck is going on? Okay, let's see this lace work. Because there's all these yarn overs that she did correctly. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see what the result is. She's coming back.
Your dad's probably like, why is she coming into the room?
He's like, I'm going to have to edit this out.
Watch, I probably won't have the label in here. I don't. Okay, well, we can't finish
Where's
it.
the one that you used for the last one?
I don't know. Little Bean. You might need a comment. Let us know what colorway is this?
I can look it up right now. It's Divination.
Look it up then. See, I didn't think it was divination. But I have a lot of it left, as you guys can see. Definitely have something
Beauxbatons was your white one.
that I can use for another project. The Mia Bella yarns, this was the second shawl I used it on. Amazingly enough, I still have like these little teeny cakes of those. Not enough really to do anything. Something scrappy. That's about it.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I did the Mia Bellas on 2 shawls now.
Yeah.
And these are quite large shawls, so watch, she's not going to have it in her shop.
She doesn't have it in her shop right now. But that's okay. I can go to her website where all of her stuff is located.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead while she's looking that up and show you another project. How about that? You guys are probably like, these ladies are nuts.
There's probably someone at home screaming at the TV going, it's this!
Oh, I'm sure.
I do that all the time, but I'm like, I'm sure somebody else has already commented already.
Kaylene probably is too. She's like, really, guys? This is what happens when you order too many yarns. Okay, so then I started a pair of socks for... She's right, guys.
Yep.
She's right.
I'll show you what Beauxbatons looks like. She doesn't have it on here.
Huh. Well, I have such a...
Beauxbatons is what you used in the last one.
The last one, okay.
It was a lighter
I have
blue
such a
with
stash
white.
of her yarn. I still have, I think, 2 or 3 of them left. So next I went ahead and I started Christmas in July.
For the hashtag Christmas in July with Meg from Bad Wolf Girls.
I made me some Christmas socks. Oops. I'm going to go the other way with those. This was Desert Vista Dye Works. You're a Mean One. I purchased it last year thinking that I was going to do them last year, and I did not. So it was perfect. I had it in my stash where I could do them today, or do them this year. Needless to say, just a vanilla sock. Because,
Did you try to get them to match?
Yeah, they do.
No, did you try?
I did match up the yarn, yes. It was, honestly, when I caked it up into the one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I divided it into the 2, and then I re-caked another one, it was literally only like that much off.
Oh, that's not
so
bad.
I just snipped it. I have enough left over to do another pair, so I'm giving that to Alisha, and it's already pre-matched up for you.
Woot woot.
So they are very matchy-matchy. They're a tad off if you want to get really critical about it, and that's just because of when I do my heels.
Yeah.
So they are, well, they're not bad, actually. No, they really do. Did end up pretty darn good. So yeah, that was Desert Vista Dye Works.
That's a nice sparkle base.
It is a really nice
That's really
base.
turning up nice.
So that was one from last year, so I'm very excited about that. And I am going to get out my, and I can't remember who it's from.
Do you have a gingerbread one or a
No.
pepper?
The one I'm thinking
The
about.
peppermint one?
No. The I'm past Christmas now. Now I'm thinking about the Halloween socks I didn't make last year.
The glow
It has
cloud?
the green. No, it has the green mini and then the striped next to it. I can't remember who it's from. We're going to be doing, I guess, a lot of up and down. Who's that from?
Oh, one that I've never been able to order from. London House Yarns.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm going to make these into some Halloween stockies.
They're called Witch's Brew.
I thought those were really pretty. I got these last year as well and ran out of time. So, but I will be making 2 more pairs of socks for Christmas. My sister is sending me Christmas sock links. So I will definitely be doing 2 more for...
I have no Christmas socks.
well, you're going to have these.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I have no yarn for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't usually buy like a lot of
I want to.
themed ones. I don't know how I ended up with these 2, honestly.
I haven't found any that I really enjoy.
So, okay. Why don't you go ahead and... I still got quite a few left, but why don't you go ahead and... You want to show yours?
Nope, keep going.
Keep going? Okay, so next... I guess I should stay with... Oh, see, I really don't want to show those because that goes with the Cal announcement. I'll go
Okay.
ahead. Should I go ahead and show them?
No.
No? Okay. So we'll go to sewing. So... I sewn Alisha a skirt previously. Oh, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. No, I did one of them.
Oh, you did one of them. That's right.
Give me credit where it belongs.
I wasn't happy with the style.
Wasn't Alisha.
No. So I went looking. Because she wanted more of like gathered pleaty look and then big, where it goes out bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Joann's the one day and they had McCall's patterns on sale for $1.99. So this one here is the one I've actually made her, that style there, the longer length, and it has different ones on there, and it is pattern 6994. I got a little concerned because I guess I don't read very well when I bought the pattern, and then I got it home. First off, my first issue was you have to have 60-inch fabric. So one of the fabrics that I was going to use and do the trial run on it, it was 45-inch, which a lot of fabric is. So most of the fabric that I had here could not be used for the skirt. Well, then I started looking at the measurements, and it wasn't going to fit her, according to them. I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and try it anyways. Also, another issue with it is they claim that it was going to take a yard and a half. It actually did take 2 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So I sewed up most of it, and then before I did the hem, I ran over to her house to have her try it on. Why, I don't know, because if I was that far anyways, I was still going to hem it because somebody was going to wear it.
Yeah.
But I guess I was just more curious than anything, and you were going to be going to work, so by the time I hemmed it, which, oh my gosh, this hem took forever because there was so much material around the bottom of it, I thought I would never get done hemming it. So I did go and get different fabric. It's the Doodle fabric from Joann's, who
told you about
Georgianne from Stitching Plaza told me about.
Georgianne.
Hi, Georgianne. And I have found a few more.
Is there llamas?
There are llamas. There's 2 different types of llamas.
I
So I do have more fabric to make her some more because she did end up liking them.
haven't worn it yet.
No, but it's definitely going to be...
I have to find a Dingle Hopper shirt.
She put it on as she was doing twirls. It was kind of cute. So I got the green. It had little foil mermaids on it. I really went for this one just because this is Alisha's color. So it is a little bit more gathered there. And then when you go to the bottom, it's a big circle. Like it is, it goes on for miles. Do you see now why it took me so long to hem?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's gonna, it definitely looked like 100% better on her.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And I did do, which they didn't even tell you on that pattern, like, they're like, it's an elastic waistband. But on the back of patterns, normally it tells you, like, what notions you need for it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even tell you needed an elastic, but, I mean, I knew I was going to need elastic. But some people would be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did do the 1-inch elastic.
Yes.
Because you were talking about you'd like a 1-inch elastic a little better, you thought.
Yes.
So...
Thinner, it just likes to roll over.
Yeah, so I was quite happy with how that turned out. That's really not looking mint green on the...
It's because of your ugly yellow walls.
Oh, would you shut up about my walls? So I got some more fabric to make her some more. This was the first one, so you can put that on your side. The only other item I have is for the other thing, so why don't you show yours?
Okay. I'm throwing...
Plus, I feel like I've been talking forever.
Only a little. Okie dokie.
Hold on.
Seriously?
Gotta find the end. Okay.
You good?
Yep.
We'll move it.
Oh.
Look at all the colors in the rainbow.
And before you guys ask, yes, I worked on all the ends for her. But you had a whole lot of ends compared to mine.
Yeah, because I used actual leftovers.
Yeah, she used scraps.
I used scraps.
I used minis. So
on my bigger part, I used actual minis. These are all actual minis. You can shush.
Do you want to tell them what shawl this is? So
do
if they want to make one,
do you see this?
I'm thinking of them.
I was going to tell them.
Oh, well, you're going slow.
Yeah, you too. So it is the Scrappy Baya shawl from, is it Queen Emily?
Mm-hmm.
From the girls.
No, Meanwhile at the Castle.
Meanwhile at the Castle. I want to call them the Girls in the Castle. Just mix them with Girls in the Yarn Cafe. Girls in the Castle. Oh, they should do a podcast together and call it that.
Well, they go to Knit Night now together.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So they should, yeah. You guys, something to think about, Tristan.
That'd be fun. We're going to be a podcast meetup. Girls in the Castle while drinking coffee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this didn't take long at all. It was super easy.
It's very quick.
And it didn't need blocking.
Yeah. That's always a plus.
And it got rid of a lot of scraps, so I'm really excited about that.
And it's pretty.
Yes.
With all the different colors. And
I really didn't think that it would turn out pretty.
You weren't expecting it to be. Well, mine was really pretty, too. Yours almost looks bigger than mine, though. Like, longer.
That's what I was thinking. Like, the whole entire time I'm doing it, I'm like, Mom's was not this long.
Yeah, I don't think mine's that long.
I'm like, Mom's was not this long.
No.
But I did.
You might have went up to more stitches than what I did. Do you know how many stitches you had on the needles at the end?
I had less than 200.
Really? Because
I stopped before 200.
I had 200 on mine, and
I stopped at 194.
I don't think mine is. I'm popping out again, folks. Oh. I just happen to have it right here. No, I don't know. No, yours is longer. Okay, these people are going, really, guys? It's longer.
Yours is fatter. How did yours get fatter?
Ooh, mine is a lot fatter.
How did this happen?
Yours is longer and mine is fatter.
That's not fair.
Yeah, mine's definitely deeper. I don't know, I just followed the pattern.
No, you didn't because you messed up somewhere and you had to fix it.
Oh, that was there. You can't even tell. Why you gotta be telling them I messed up? I messed up, guys.
This is Beauxbatons.
Oh, that's where the extra might have gone. No? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, so yours is definitely longer. Mine is a little deeper. Yours is more bright. I don't know. I guess mine isn't really pastel. Just definitely different families, you can tell.
Ours look completely different.
They do.
Like, is it the same pattern?
Well, you gotta remember too, I used minis, so I have thicker stripes. And I could have actually made them even thicker.
I couldn't.
But I was just like, I would just knit it a little bit. I wasn't counting rows or anything. And I'd look at it and be like, yeah, I think I'm done with this color. And I would move to the next color. And that's what's so nice about this, you know, because you can make them thinly striped. You can do scraps. You can make them thicker striped.
You can do like a pattern if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want with this. And this is a free pattern, guys.
Yes.
So
I did that for our Cal that we just finished.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did finish it on time, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't finish the other one. Haven't even touched it. Because I cast it on 2 different free patterns. And I finished one. I'm proud of myself. That's good enough, right?
You betcha. You betcha. All right, so I'll put that on the floor with the other stuff. All right. So that was all your finished objects. I do have a couple more finished objects, but I want to show them to you guys when we talk about something else. So those will just kind of carry over, I think. All right. You think? Ow. That was my candy dish, guys. Okay, so I think next we are going to, because she just mentioned our On the House Cal, I think it's time we announce the winners, don't you?
I think so too.
Alrighty. So, we actually had quite a few finished objects.
How many were in the thread? You don't know. You don't care.
39, 40, something like that. Hey, that's my table. 39, 40, something like that.
That's pretty good for our first Cal.
There was people that had multiple entries, quadruple entries, and yeah. There was a lot of variety. There was shawls, there were sweaters, there were socks, there were hats. I mean, there was a really nice variety. I actually, a few different projects where they put, you know, the name of the pattern that they used and stuff.
There's one, the first
they ended
one.
up in my library for Ravelry.
There's
so
one that I'm doing
nice
too.
And that's the nice thing about when you're doing a Cal that has free patterns, because everybody can go on there and
that looks nice.
through.
I think I'd like to do that.
Exactly. So before we start recording today, we drew winners for this. So
have you talked to?
I have not. I need to find out what we have to do about that. We'll message her when we're done here.
Okay.
Okay. And then we can let them know. So the first one, we're doing 3 prizes from the finished objects. No, 2 prizes from finished object thread. 1 prize from the chatter thread. So we'll go ahead and start with the finished objects first, which that prize is a skein of yarn from Yarn's Crazy Obsessions that you get to pick the colorway. What we were just discussing
that's not it, right?
No, what?
They also get a project keeper.
Oh, and a progress keeper. Yes, I did forget about that. Which I did.
I already wrote it down.
Okay. What we were just discussing was we're not sure how that's going to work. We're
going to contact Marisha and see if you have to contact her or if she wants you to go. We don't know about what's going on. So we'll message her and then we'll message you.
Yes. So the winner for the Yarn's Crazy Obsession yarn and the Progress Keeper is number 12, B Wing. That's Brittany. She's from Illinois, and she was the one that made a sockhead hat. Mm-hmm. It was really cute, too.
It was cute. I love the sockhead hat.
You know, I've made the one, and I have one more that's on the needles. I get kind of bored with it.
That's why it's a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, yeah. I should start. I don't go to the movies ever, though. I just want to hold your hand. Oh, we're a close-knit family. All right.
She taps, and then she flicks her fingers.
I don't sit still very well.
Fiddles. I'm just Squirrel.
Exactly.
But that's not annoying.
Okay, do you want to announce the second one? The second one we drew from the finished
Second
object thread. And this is going to be not a surprise to anybody because she had 4 entries.
Number 9, Ostruska. Aunt Linda. So she's from North Carolina, and this one was for her pair of socks that she did. She did 4, so I kind of thought that she would.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me when she popped up. She did a sweater, a shawl, socks, a hat.
Yeah.
So Linda,
we are giving you
any pattern of your choice that's $7 or under. So just message me on Ravelry what pattern you want, and I will send it over to you.
Yep.
So for that. Now the chatter thread I have not even shown because this just recently came in to me.
Mm-hmm.
One of actually our lovely viewers, Arity. Hi, Arity. Had sent me and Alisha something, but also sent something for the cow as a prize. And
are these the inappropriate ones?
They're not inappropriate. Do you know where that's? I guess I sealed it up back. There we go.
These are inappropriate. There's one curse word. But it's not the worst curse word.
I think they're cute as can be.
I think they're cute too, especially if you are a person who messes up.
And say, get them where you can.
Like I am.
I am actually going to make myself some of these.
But I don't
because I think I
don't fix my mistakes. They are design elements.
So, can you, as I say, you need to.
It's hard. Because now they're flipped.
Here.
Oh, no, stop.
They can't see them.
Yes, they can.
Oh, okay.
That's why you gotta look up at Squirrel.
Oh, well, the one you can't see.
Oh, it says crap.
Okay, so these stitch markers, I think they're so cute.
So they say frog. Damn. Oops. Oops. And crap.
I think they're the cutest.
Those are cute.
They're so adorable. So the winner that we drew for the stitch markers out of the chatter thread, and I'm sorry if I'm going to butcher this, is Cookier. Mm-hmm. 293.
She's out of New York.
Out of New York. Her name wasn't on her profile, so
That's
I'm not sure on that. She made a pair of Hermione everyday socks. They were really cute too.
They're really cute. She had the right.
She had the right type of yarn for it. Unlike me, mine was way too bright. So Cookier. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Cooker.
No, now you're sounding like you're calling her a hooker.
Well, it's COOK. Cooker 293. If you want to go ahead and contact me on Ravelry, give me your real name and address, and I can get those sent out to you. Okay? Yep. All right. So that
Did we tell Aunt Linda what she won?
Yeah. Any pattern, $7 or under.
I'm pretty sure we didn't.
No, I did, because I told her, let me know which one she wanted on Ravelry, and I'd send it over to her.
Okay.
Yep. You just missed it.
I'm dazed.
Squirrel! All right, do you want to announce the next one? Because this is the big one.
200 subscriber giveaway. So, lovely Charlotte of April 9 Designs, which I love your new bag, which they're doing a giveaway on Girls in the Yarn Cafe.
I entered because I really need that blue one with the pink, with the flowers on it.
Yeah.
So cute.
And I'm going to enter because I want that bag too. I love that bag. Like, that just looks awesome. And if I don't win it, I might...
It has a round... Oh, I'm going to order one. I'm going to have to.
Okay, so she is... I brought my bag just for this. Because once again, I didn't work what's on it in it. So, all you had to do was go into our Ravelry group. and then click on the link to her shop and tell us what was your favorite bag
or fabric,
whichever. And then you will be drawn to win a bag like this with whatever you want embroidered on it. Personally, I think you should get a Knit for Brains. I mean,
there's so many cute things that happens. You could have your name on it. If you have a knit group, you know, that sort of. There's so many options.
Yes.
That's gonna be up to you to decide.
So we pulled our winner, and it was number 23, Pinky Pink 62, and her favorite print was the colorful socks print. I liked the llamas and the sweaters?
They're all cute.
They're all adorable.
But I'm in love with that flower bag.
The flower bag.
In love with it. So yeah. We're also going to message Charlotte when we're done with this to find out what to do about that as well. So if you want to just reach out to me on Ravelry, and then I'll let you know what you need to do as far as hooking up with Charlotte and designing your bag.
Yeah.
Because you will, you get to pick what's on the front of it. We get to pick what color ribbon when we want it on there, what color you want your writing in. So there are a few decisions for you to make. But that's really exciting. She's getting a nice bag.
Such a nice bag. I love this bag.
Love the bags.
Love it. And it's perfect to bring with you.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
It really is. Okay.
So, that's all our prizes.
That's it.
So, since we did that, we're going to go ahead and announce our next cal. Get you ready for it.
Yes, because I wanted it to be a long cal. I don't do well with short cals. Nothing gets done.
I was going to say it takes you a while. No offense.
I have to think about it.
So, our next one is not going to start until July 24th, which will be our next podcast.
Yeah.
So, we'll start at July 24th, and it's going to go all the way to October 31st.
Yes.
Okay? It's called Furry Friends Cal. Basically, anything that you can knit for your furry friend, whether it be a sweater, a blanket, a toy, a costume, because Halloween's coming up, whatever you make for a furry friend. Give me my pen.
I was going to use it.
No, you're not. You were going to take it.
No, I'm going to use your pen.
Now, if you don't have a furry friend in your life, my recommendation is still join the cal.
Mm-hmm.
Knit or crochet an object for a dog and or cat and donate it to one of your local shelters. If your shelters do not accept stuff like that, or you do not have a shelter that's local to you, you can contact me on Ravelry and send it.
No.
What?
Just have them, just put the address and the information in the chatter thread.
I could do that, I guess.
And then anybody could do it. They don't have to message you.
You can actually send it here to us. I am actually one of the adoption partners at my work, and I work with a lot of different shelters and groups. And I know for a fact, definitely one of the group in particular needs items, blankets, cat toys, that sort of thing. So if you don't have anywhere to give them to, you can send them to us, and we will make sure they get to the animals. So I did.
What are the rules for this?
Not a whole lot. Just
make something for a friend, for a furry friend.
That's it.
It could be your furry friend. You can donate to a furry friend.
It could be a furry friend in your family. It could be,
your granddog.
Your granddog. It could be your neighbor's dog. It doesn't matter as long as it's for a furry friend.
Yeah.
It could be a bandana. It can be a blankie. It can whatever you want to make. There's some really cute beds out there too, even that aren't very. So I went on to Ravelry. There's a ton of free pet patterns on there.
Okay.
And I started already working on a few items for the cat shelter. And what's also nice about this is you don't have to use your expensive yarn.
Yeah, because it's all worsted weight.
Use worsted weight.
So Red Heart.
Red Heart. Because you want something that they can wash.
Yes.
Do not, on the toys, put any bells or anything in them, because that is a hazard to them, and none of the shelters, if you're donating to shelters, are going to want bells or anything like
eyes,
balls, anything like that. Basically, what you do when you're making the toys for cats is just stuffing, and then the shelters, what they do with them is they put them in a Ziploc bag with some catnip, and then they'll give them to the cats. So they'll have that catnip on there that'll, kind of get them excited.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up making a couple items, and I'm still working off of the same 2 skeins of yarn. I made a cage mat, is what they called it.
Okay.
For going into a cage. I mean, honestly, it looks like a placemat.
Yeah.
Just a small little thing that goes down on the bottom of their cage. That's it. Very simple. Quick and easy. They can throw it into the washing machine. I am going to make some bigger blankets as well. That was just one of the things I found. Then I made, real simple, crocheted balls. And then, I lost one. There it is.
Did you make mice?
I made little mice. Look how cute. My little tail. Is that not the cutest? And then I have a baby mouse.
I like the baby mouse.
For a kitten. They need something small. I know nothing about cats.
We don't do cats.
We do dogs, but I'm crocheting for the cats. And all of these patterns were free online.
Yay.
And I've got probably a good another 10 saved. And I have some dog ones as well, because I do have a really, really cool group I work with foster dogs that I think I'm going to make some bandanas and stuff like that up for. So I think this is going to be a fun one, guys. And it'll do a lot of good, too. I mean, make something for your own pet, and then make a thing or two.
We're not putting a limit.
Well.
We're not putting a limit on entries again. So, and even items this small,
it counts.
It counts. I would prefer that you would, if you
do it as a group. That would be in one entry.
Not 1, 2, 3 entries.
Yeah. This would be one entry. If you made two more mice, then you'd have one entry, 2 entries. Kind of be a little reasonable.
At least the size of baby booties.
Yeah. And these mice are so stinking cute.
Those are cute.
Aren't they cute? I'm going to make a bunch more of these up, because that was one of the things that the one shelter girl said was they have no toys at all.
I'm really thinking, I don't know if I'm sure crochet they would have a knitting pattern for a costume for a dog. A crochet pattern for a costume for a dog. My words just went here.
There's so many things out there, so there's so much you can do. And like I said, I am also going to make some more like kind of like baby size blankets for them as well, because I mean they always need toys and blankets for sure. That's pretty much any place, any shelters.
So we will.
We wanted to tell you about it now, so you have 2 weeks to start searching for your patterns, that sort of thing.
I'll need.
Like I said, for the most part, especially if you're doing for shelters, don't go extravagant with the yarns or anything like that. For shelters, make sure you're using just a simple worsted weight, whether it's from, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, that sort of thing. That way they can wash them if need be and not have them just having to throw them away all the time. If you're making for your own dog, sure. Use an indie dyed yarn. Make a cute little bandana. I mean, sweater or whatnot. Just know that
my dog needs a featherweight cardigan.
Just know it's going to be a little bit more difficult when you have to wash it, because with animals, they're going to get it dirty or smelly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a given. So yeah, I did these literally. All these toys I did last night in a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, very, very quick. And actually, the fat mouse, I had to finish the front of it this morning. And this is all from the 2 skeins, which were not full skeins. I had like partially used them already, and I still have enough to do like probably 10 more sets like this. I mean, so their stuff doesn't take up much. And I did find a cute bone pattern too, dog toy pattern. So, I mean, it's not just going to be cats for me, because I am a dog lover. I just know that right now there's a need for cat items. So,
yes,
that's where I decided to start. So that's going to be a good one. We will, as always, start. I'll actually set up a chatter thread when we're done here.
Yeah. Throw out some of the ideas that you have.
Throw out your ideas. If you find patterns that you think other people would be interested in, put a link to the pattern on there.
Yarns that are to deal with dogs or anything. Are we accepting that? No.
No, not. It has to be something for an animal.
Yeah, but it'd be double cool if you did something with
if they want to do matching, something where
oh my gosh,
like if you do a bandana for your dog and then use the same for the hat, yes, I would consider that 2 entries.
Oh God, yes.
But mainly it's for your furry friend.
It's for your furry friend. If you have any ideas, like your town and you volunteer at a pet shelter and you're like, yeah, my pet shelter. Maybe you want to give yours out, your information out too on the thread. Do whatever you want on the thread. Have fun.
Because, like last time, there's a chance that we might pull from the chatter as well.
I've already bought gifts.
So, yes. Well, and I can tell you, oh shoot, I do have it in here. I can tell you what one of the finished object prizes is going to be. I think I should tell you. You guys remember my dog bag that Alisha made me? Well, I'm waiting for them to answer. Could you answer already? I bought fabric, the exact same fabric, to make one of you guys a project bag. So.
Yes. And I have notebooks and magnets one for a cat lover and one for a dog lover.
And there's going to be project progress keepers, stuff like that. So it'll definitely be a very fun cal.
Yeah, and then if there's anybody out there who wants to donate, we always accept donations. We'll use it on this cal. We'll use it next whatever giveaway. Whatever.
So, yeah, we're very excited about this one. We're leaving it long running because you can still work on other projects. Like I just finished my socks yesterday and then took a couple hours and did those up, and now today I'm going to cast on a new project, and I'll probably in between there, maybe like an hour a week or something, knock out a bunch of toys, and so it won't really interrupt your flow of what you're knitting or any other cals. Although I would imagine, and I could be wrong, guys, this is a stuffy.
Is it too small to be a stuffy, though?
I don't know. You guys would have to figure it out. I know there's podcasts that are doing stuffy cals. I don't know if they would. I mean, it's a stuffy, technically.
Technically.
You'd have to look at their rules, though. So there is a possibility that you might be able to enter it into other cals.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other cals going on right now that are for furry friends. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Please spread the word. Yeah. We want to get a lot of furry friend stuff out in the world.
So yes, I will put up the chatter thread when we're done here. So once this airs, if you guys want to share patterns, let us know what you're thinking about doing, whatever on there. And then we will start it July 24th all the way till October 31st. So you got tons of time.
Tons of time.
Alrighty. Should we move on to acquisitions?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. You want to go?
We haven't even done works in progress.
Oh, I don't have works in progress. That's why I wasn't. Okay, do you have a work in progress?
I have 2.
Alrighty.
Gosh. You just want to skip over everything.
Yep.
You want to talk and not let me do anything.
You're kind of whiny today. Are you hangry?
I'm getting hangry. Okay, I had to go to work and deal with a bunch of kids and not deal with a bunch of kids. I love the kids. I have great patience, and I love crafting. But when you have 5 or 6 kids, the parent or the grandparent that is with should also be helping the children. And it's sad when I have to...
Would you quit pushing on my rocking chair?
It's sad when I have to help the grandparent more than the child. Because the grandparent just goes, I don't know how to do crafts. I can't craft.
Well, it's not really for them anyways, but... Okay. Works in progress?
So, that is my ranter. Works in progress. This.
Oh.
I'm not liking these needles, by the way. I don't think I'm doing this correct, also. I don't care, though. It'll get done one way or another. It is a shawl pattern by Amba O'Brien. It is the Kimba shawl. Correct?
Yeah.
This is in the Mia Bella colorway. This shawl will be the death of me. And a little piggy butt.
You say that with every shawl. My count's always wrong. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when you're done with it, because then I can have my needles back.
Yeah, you can have them back.
Because
They're awful.
I didn't mention to you guys, for my Christmas socks, I tried my new sock needles, my like needles. I do not like my like needles. So I cast it on. The first problem was the fact that I now have a hole in my finger. The second problem is I had to take my whole entire sock out because there were ladders going up the sides of them. And no matter how tight I choked it, there were ladders. So I took them off those. I tore out my socks, put them back on my regular needles, and everything's fine. There's no ladders. My whole, my finger's healing. I do not like those likes. I don't even know at this point if I want to try the ones I bought for shawl usage or not. Probably not. Not my cup of tea.
I'm using them on my next one. I have no problems.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Well, it's healing now. Well, I sent you a picture of the hole.
Yes, it was an impressive hole. Are these sharp?
It was pretty big. Yeah, but these are not your sock ones. Sock needles
That's what
are
I'm
smaller.
I'm not asking you if this is the same exact sharpness as your other one.
It might be, though, if it's continually... I mean, these aren't as sharp, no. But the sock ones are really sharp. So anyways, you want to go ahead and show that?
Nope. I'm just going to sit here.
Alrighty.
So, I'm working on another changing staircase because this one is for me with the holes correctly. Because I'm kind of peeved that my other one is so tiny. So, this is in Meg's Bad Wolf Girl, Sits in its Bad Wolf Girl Studios yarn. Colorway, Always Be a Mermaid. What are you doing?
It just looked like it was really curling down here, and I was wondering why it seemed kind of...
Because I've been knitting tighter.
Oh.
So, yes. With my like needles, which I like.
You wouldn't like them if you had a hole in your finger.
I'd be fine with them. I like them.
I had to put a Band-Aid on it.
Took me and Phil 40 minutes to ball this up.
Wouldn't it have been quicker to drive over here 6 minutes?
Nope.
Okay.
Because you would have been home. And then it would have been 2 hours later. Well, 40 minutes is better than 2 hours. Especially at 9 o'clock at night. So. I get a Swift.
Wasn't that what we discussed? I was going to make one out of mine too, and you're like, no, you can't start yours.
No.
What was it that we were going to make the same, and you told me no?
No. I don't remember.
Oh.
But I pulled this up. I was like, oh, this would be a beautiful changing staircase shawl. And I was like, I'm going to get this started right now. And you're like, no, you have to finish your other stuff. So I didn't cast it on.
That's not. What colorway is that?
Always Be a Mermaid.
Okay. I guess I was thinking... Yeah, I do have that one too.
Yes.
Okay. I still have Galaxy though too.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is pretty much exactly the same as this. Less pink.
I have to use one of them to do a shawl.
Didn't Aunt Linda do the galaxy in the shawl? She didn't care for it?
Because they had more purple than blue than what she thought it was going to be.
Gotcha.
I've seen it in the shawls, and I thought it was pretty, so I don't know. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's all I worked on.
No.
Because I finished the other one.
Like I said, I finished everything yesterday and then was doing cat toys, so, and what I wanted to put on my needles didn't arrive until today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be casting on later today. That's why I have nothing on my needles. It's okay, I'll get something on my needles, don't cry.
Let's take a moment of silence for all those sad needles.
Oh, I know, and I have a lot of them. Look, there's 2 hanging up over there.
Oh, God, those needles.
I know, I'm like, I can't believe I have nothing. Well, technically, I have that sockhead hat on needles. Does that make you feel better?
No.
Okay.
Because you haven't touched that in like 4 months.
Maybe I should bring that with to Midwest.
Yeah. See, I'm working on one, but I'm adding cables to it, so it's not that easy. I actually have to count and use cable.
Maybe I should bring that, and I should bring a pair of socks.
I need another pair of socks on the needles.
Well, you gotta do your mean one.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Are you gonna get out your Grinch bag?
I don't know.
I was
thinking about using my Cat in the Hat bag.
That's just so wrong. So
Dr. Seuss is Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, but it's Christmas in July. You should be using a Christmas bag, a Christmas stitch marker.
I don't have a Christmas stitch marker. Too poor.
Oh. Well, I can make you one really quick.
I
have a bunch of Santa's charms.
I'm not going to put it in that huge Christmas, the Grinch bag when I want to bring it to Midwest and actually knit. I'm not carrying that big old bag with me.
Wait. Our Grinch bags are a normal size bag.
It's still too big. I'm bringing a small bag.
But you're not bringing those to Midwest.
Why
you gotta
not?
have those done It's Christmas in July.
I can carry on till August.
Ay.
Do you not understand this? I'm a slow knitter. I do what I want.
Okay then, alright. Should we start with that? Are you done now? Can we do acquisitions? I'm starting.
You got more than me.
Well, that's per normal.
I have 4.
Oh, I just found another ball. I had another one.
My balls are everywhere.
Did you notice they're blue? Okay, so we're going to start with...
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, get your nose out of my basket. Shame on you. So we're going to start with, because you guys know I was very excited about Donna, Crystal Skies, hand-dyed, and now it's the Fairy Glimmer Club. So I got my first installment of that, which is called Water Lily Fairies. I've got hair all over it.
I have too much hairspray.
Look how pretty. And, oh, look at that glimmer.
I love glimmer.
See that? Look how gorgeous. Now, I also want to mention to you guys, as I'm showing this to you, I did sign up for the 3 months, but there will be a sign up for next month.
She does 1 month.
For the 1 month. Also, while you're there, on her Etsy shop, Crystal Skies Hand Dyed, she has a section of sale yarn. And there's some pretty good deals in there, and there's some really pretty yarn.
Yes.
So,
especially in weights that you don't normally see. She has a lot of weights that I don't normally see for indie dyers.
So I would definitely recommend checking that out as well when you're at her shop. We love her yarn. I mean,
I love it.
It's wonderful yarn. So plump.
I enjoy.
I'm always like squeezing and squishing it. Yeah. So yeah, I was very excited about this because not only was it glimmered, but the very first one had blue, and everybody knows how I feel about blue. It's beautiful.
I think I might do the next one because I have a feeling it'll be purple or pink.
Oh, look, this had purple too. So that was my first one from her. Do you want to show, because we have the same one, don't we?
Yep. Mine's in the bag.
Okay, mine's out. So then we also did this is the last month of her her Fantastic Beasts Club. And much to Alisha's delight, Niffler.
I enjoy Niffler.
You guys do not have to listen to Alisha going on anymore about, Donna, you should do a Niffler.
I enjoy Niffler.
Donna did a Niffler.
I don't understand. Okay, I'll be honest with you, Donna. Where'd you get this color from? Because it's more of a purple color. And I was like, it's Niffler. Because I saw the blacks, I saw the golds, I saw the reds. And I was like, where did she pull the purple from? I love it.
Yeah, I know nothing about it, so I just know it's
So I'm just wondering what scene? Or if it was just like your personal? Maybe it's a book one? I don't know.
So yeah, Donna, if you want to let us know.
I love it. I showed it to Sam and she's like, I love it.
It is
I don't know what it will be.
One.
I don't know.
I never know what they're going to be. They usually sit on my shelf.
This one won't be socks. It'll either be a hat or it'll be a shawl.
That's how I feel about this one. Like, I can't do socks out of this. This is too pretty.
Yes. Now the other two Fantastic
I
Beasts.
want a changing staircase out of this.
That would be pretty. Do it.
Changing staircase, guys.
Yes.
I'm thinking I want that would probably be one of my Midwest shawls because we're going to need at least 2 shawls with us.
Exactly.
Okay, this is going to be a changing staircase shawl.
Yay.
That's what it's going to be, Donna. The yarn has talked to me.
The yarn. It has spoken. Didn't you hear it?
So it's going to be her granddaughter's pattern. Would you quit speaking to my yarn? Do you want to show something? Or it's my turn again because you showed.
I showed one.
Okay.
Well, I let them hear about one.
So, and I didn't show, which I gotta remember which was which. Hold on.
That's fairies because there's a fairy.
Okay, so this was my thank you bag with the stitch mark. Oh, hold on, it flipped over.
And this one has a crown because it's a Niffler.
With the fairy stitch marker.
Because
that one has the crown with the Niffler, and it has some nice
if you
in there.
If you understand, I understood why she put the crown on the Niffler.
I didn't. I was kind of puzzled.
Because the Niffler likes to take anything gold and shiny and jewelry, and then he like shoves it all in his like little pouch that he has, and he kind of just hoards it all.
Oh, I know what we'll do next.
Hold on, he's funny.
I gotta find yours.
And then all I was thinking about was Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. Picture me in a crown.
So next, I have...
Where are you going again? Oh,
because we had decided it was my turn to go, and then I got distracted with showing the goodies from Donna.
Yes, okay. So I'm like, you just showed another item.
And you're kind of going to get to go too. So next I got a package from one of our viewers. She was purchasing something for herself, and she said that it really, when she saw it, reminded her of me. And it's super cute.
How come nobody ever thinks of me?
Look, it's a sheepy.
It is adorable.
I love it.
Is that Charlie on the back?
It's from Jasmine Koski. She has an Etsy shop, Tesla Knits. Oh, it's from Portland, Oregon. Oh, sorry, guys. Can you read it?
No, stop that.
And then Arity.
Did you hear that? That was our thumbs down button.
And then Arity sent this for you.
Oh, she did think of me.
Nature Shop.
Oh, it's an owl.
So we got these when she sent those stitch markers for the cow.
Yay! Thank you, Arity.
Really sweet. How many do you have?
3.
Oh, I better keep going.
Okay.
So my next...
Told you.
Sorry, guys. Well, last time I had nothing.
I want this.
Okay, so I have to stay off Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Actually, I think I saw this on Facebook. Simply Sock Yarn Company is having outrageous sales. Outrageous.
Which we just need to go there. Hop in the car and go there. Want to go now? I'm ready.
So I ordered some Blue Moon Fiber Arts, and these are the Colossal Sock. So there's 600 yards. This one is called Plumpy Sun Angel.
I want it.
And really, 600 yards, you guys, they were $20.
I want that.
I mean, seriously, look how pretty. So that was my first one I ordered. Then, no, you can't have it. Yeah. Then I ordered Goodbye Kitty.
Goodbye,
also
Kitty.
a colossal sock, 600 yards. And I love this one. Absolutely love it.
I like the other one better.
I like them both. I mean, look. Gorgeous.
I want them.
So, if you have not been to Simply Sock Yarn Company's website,
I don't think they're still those.
yes, they are.
Are
Well,
those
there's
colors listed?
not these colors, guys, but there are more colossal socks listed. There's there's also some other sock ones.
That's the one that I bought.
She's always trying to take my yarn, which is, and I almost fell for it at first. I'm like, oh, you just want to look at it? Yeah.
Can I at least feel it?
I can't let her actually hold on to it.
Those are huge.
Your dad said they weren't that big. He's like, really? They're 600 yards? They
But
don't
once
look
you feel it.
Yeah. He's like, they don't look any bigger than your normal skeins. But they're really like...
They're longer.
Yeah, and they're really...
They're full, fatter,
yeah.
stiff,
Like
thickened.
When you feel it, like you can tell there's a lot in there.
They're stuffed.
So, they're stuffed, yeah.
They're yarn after Thanksgiving dinner.
So, very excited about those. All right. You can go ahead and go now.
Are you sure?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay, so...
Don't you unwrap anything?
No.
You usually yell at me.
Knit Circus yarns in the hummingbird colorway. I got these, what was it, like 2 weeks after you got yours in the mail after donating a hat for the babies.
For Jessica Ruth Knits podcast. She's accepting donations for babies or moms for the local maternity crisis center.
Yep.
And in return, she does send you a skein of yarn if
That's
you're interested
awesome.
in that. It's going, I think, until the end of July.
She has that many extra
Yeah, she was
things.
gifted some yarn, a huge box of yarn from somebody, and she wanted to share it out into the world.
Would you do that if someone gifted you? Be honest.
If there, it sounds like it was a fairly large box.
Okay.
A fairly, yeah.
You would pick what you want and then give the rest away?
Like if there was ones that really spoke to me or like cried to be a shawl or something. Which is kind of what she is, she's got a few here and there. If you go to Ravelry to the Jessica Ruth Knits podcast group, all the info is on there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So, socks.
It's really cool she's doing that. All right, my next one is one for me, one for Alisha, and one for you guys for a giveaway.
Yay.
So,
That's cute.
let's...
I don't even know what this is.
show you guys first, because I'm really jealous. I really like these.
Ooh.
I'm thinking I really, really need to do another order.
Those are cute.
Look how cute those are. She carves these and then stains them herself.
Okay.
So, these are for you guys as a giveaway.
They're
Look
little
how
shitties.
cute those are.
Oh, wait, what's her shop?
The Crafting Treehouse on Etsy.
Okay.
So adorable.
That is
so these are
awesome.
going into the prize bin for you guys. Are you ready for yours?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm a spoiled little girl and I enjoy gifts. Oh, those are cute.
And I got the same ones.
Then why were you looking at them like the
Well, I was trying to hand you one that wasn't like covered up.
That's adorable. They say knit for brains.
And I'm actually going to use one of these as a zipper pull on our Knit for Brains bags.
Oh, okay.
And then the other two I'll use as progress keepers.
I enjoy that.
Isn't that cute? So you can actually, if you message her on her shop, she will do custom ones. Like if you want them to say something, whatever you want them to say. She had done some for the grocery girls. I don't know if you saw them on there.
I think so.
Said sock talk, and then Tracy's.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I saw her, and I contacted her, and I was like, hey, could you make us some Knit for Brains ones?
And they're super lightweight.
She was so quick. Like, she responded to me instantly. And then she was like, well, I'll work on them tomorrow.
Out the US?
She sent me a picture. Yes.
She's also on Instagram. I'm going to flip this over so you can see her information.
Really, really sweet girl. Mary Jo, that was her name. And then she sent the extra set of stitch markers for a giveaway for our podcast. So, I mean, that's awesome.
I love that.
So it was just a little treat for the two of us, and you guys are going to get something.
People are awesome.
So, I really love them. And they are, as Alisha mentioned, they're very lightweight. You can get them, if you noticed, ours are the Progress Keepers. I don't know how well that's showing up. Yeah. And then you can also get them, any of them as stitch markers as well. And these are so stinking. I saw these sheep and I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. I need a set.
I like those.
And they are very lightweight.
They're super light.
But yeah, she does them and then she stains them and yeah. So I thought that was kind of fun. I think you're up again.
I'm up again. Okay. This one isn't for me. But Sam ordered another thing of yarn for me to make something. She says this has to be a shawl. She also said, out of all of the yarn that I have purchased so far, this has got to be my favorite. You can tell that the person who dyed it put a lot of work into it. She's like, I even left a review, and I never leave reviews. So,
well, because she doesn't normally knit with it.
She doesn't knit. So this is Marisha's Yarn Crazy Obsessions.
Which I looked at this one. I still have it as a favorite.
Professor Slughorn. And she only has one base right now, which is her 75%, 25% nylon, 4-ply, which is 463 yards. I'm making it naked because there are so many colors in here that you don't see.
This is the first time in the podcast. I'm so proud of you that you know.
Sam was like, you have to open it up because I need to see.
Oh, she doesn't understand that. Sam, it's making it naked.
It's making it naked. All of those colors. You have this green. Like, what? So you have this metallic-y green, and then it fades into that, like, heather grayish green, and then you got some pink speckles, and what else do we have in here? We got that green.
What don't you have in there?
That, just pops of pink. Is there purple?
I thought I saw purple as you were
I thought I saw purple. Purple.
Yeah, I think she used every color she owns.
It's wonderful.
Gorgeous.
There's like browns in here.
Mm-hmm. Every color you can imagine is in there. It's really pretty. It's going to be beautiful.
She's like, it has to be a shawl. So I have to find a one skein.
Ooh, I just put one on my library, my Ravelry.
Shawl for Sam.
That's a one skein. I can't remember the name of it though. It's in my library.
Okay.
So I can look.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do some sewing acquisitions in between here. So my husband decided he wanted to go to Champagne to eat. And
long story short, they didn't end up eating.
We didn't end up eating there, but me being me, I had to look and see if there was a yarn store, which we went into a yarn store. I left with nothing, if this is anything. And then I looked for quilt shops. So I found a quilt shop, and I did actually get a few things. So one of the first things I got was a pattern that I'm going to be making.
The sweet pea pods.
Yep. So that's really cute. And then I found some fabrics. This one I got just because I thought it was so pretty. I don't know. It was just so cute.
That's cute.
Don't know what I'm doing with it, but it is so cute. I might actually make some of the
froggies are fishing.
Sweet pea pods out of it because it's just so bright.
It is bright and colorful.
And then you guys will not be shocked by this one.
Okay, every single time I see this pattern in the big and the small, I think it's donuts.
Sheepies or sheep donuts.
They seriously look like donuts.
So I'm guessing you don't want a project bag.
I never said that.
Oh, you guys hear that?
I like donuts too.
You like sheepy donuts? Oh, I should have brought my
donuts.
I should have brought my new jammies in to show them.
Oh well.
Oh well.
They saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram
Follow her.
or us.
She has her own separate one.
Yeah, but I don't use it, so don't go there. Knitting needles. Look at that, guys. Knitting needles.
They almost look like pencils.
I knew you were going to say that. They're knitting needles.
I know they're knitting.
So yeah, I got all that at the fabric store. So I was happy. Happy was me. You got something else?
I got one more thing.
Okay, if you want to go. I am going to have a heck of a lot of stuff to put away.
So,
Oh my god, my neck.
I gotta remember who this is from. Yarn Candy Studio.
Yeah.
They're from Canada. So, I bought a Hufflepuff Badger Progress Keeper. And then I bought a Supernatural Progress Keeper. Because I have Supernatural yarn. You need Supernatural Progress Keeper. Sam had to explain that to Phil.
Oh gosh.
So it's like, I feel like these stitch markers are just multiplying everywhere, and then soon enough they're going to be like bobby pins, and they're going to be everywhere around the house.
No, I bought you little holders
I was
for
like,
them.
no, I have holders for them. He's like, Alisha, I feel like you're getting obsessed with these, and you need to knock it off. I don't understand why you need so much. How many do you use per project? I'm like,
Well, some people.
I told him, I was like, I can use at least 15 in one project.
Oh, more than that. If you're
Easily.
doing a shawl that has like 200 to 400 stitches on there and you put one every 10 stitches, I'm just saying.
I got this one from Mom.
No, oh, that's cute.
It's Ghost and Pac-Man. And it's a whole entire set. So I don't know if you want to open that up.
Yeah, I'll open it. I like Pac-Man.
I know. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, Mom needs these.
Maybe I need some Pac-Man fabric. Maybe I need a Pac-Man bag to go with my stitch markers.
Look at the colors on the ghost. Are they eating them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The Pac-Man is eating the ghost.
Oh, that's fun.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, he's eating it. And then each one has a different colored
Yeah, like the
ring.
ghosts are different colors.
Yeah, so there's
Yellow, blue.
purple, green. Yeah, those are cute. Thank you.
You're welcome. But, fun part, she sent something for you guys too. Actually, more than just...
Oh, yeah, there you go. Make the noise.
She sent, which I can put this back in.
Yeah, that'll be no problem.
She sent us a couple things.
Oh.
So, also, on a giant, she sent us this of Progress Keepers. They're emojis. Oh, they're cute. I saw them, I was like, what is that? That's adorable. And she's like, I want to give you these for a giveaway.
Yay, another giveaway, guys.
And,
oh, there's more?
let me find the card. Thank you for your purchase.
Oh.
Here's a coupon code for you and your viewers to enjoy until September 15th. September, guys. So this is a long-running coupon code, and it is for 10% off, and all you have to do is do KFB 10. Okay, and then she's like, and I also include an extra gift set for you to use in your next giveaway.
That is great.
Here is her information. Her name is, what, Lori? Lori Ann Baker. That's pretty close to Laura Ann Brady. She is from Canada. And she does wonderful, wonderful sets. I actually might go and use this coupon code and buy some more. Because I found out about them from Girls in the Yarn Cafe. Because she did a whole set of Hogwarts. And then she also had all those Disney ones that she's been using. And I was like, I really want the Disney ones. But I'm going to start out with these for now. And I'll order the Disney ones eventually. She's still doing the Pac-Man thing. But I told her, I was like, hey, found out about you guys from Girls in the Yarn Cafe. And I'm like, can't wait to see it. And then I can show it on our podcast too. And she's like, oh, you saw them on a podcast? Which one? I'm going to have to go watch them. So, sharing the love. Sharing the podcast love. So, again, coupon code for Yarn Candy Studio on Etsy. Use code KFB10. 10% off. Good until September 15th. And I'm sure we'll probably mention this again in the next.
If we put it in my book.
Yep. We'll just keep on putting it in until it's over so we remind you guys every single time.
Yes. That's awesome.
That's awesome. So, we put this away for a prize. So we have 2 sets of stitch markers.
That's great.
To give as prizes.
Take mine out of there.
Actually, this one's Progress Keepers.
Yes, that one's Progress Keepers.
And
these are Progress Keepers.
Yeah, but your other ones are stitch markers.
That's great. So we got stitch markers and Progress Keepers.
What?
We're going to put these back here in this drawer, Alisha, so.
Okay.
Prize drawer.
Prize drawer.
Woot woot.
Oh, that's fun.
Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Am I up again?
I'm done.
All right, I'm up. No, you're not.
What do you mean, no, I'm not? Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Okay,
That's sad to say. It's just not up with all the other stuff.
My stuff is like everywhere. If you guys could see this, I mean, it's on the floor, it's on the footstool, it's everywhere. So I did an order from Lolo.
Which I didn't do. I should have done.
It was on 4th of July.
Happy birthday, America.
The colorway's Freedom, and 100% of her proceeds were being donated to veterans and their families.
I should have done it.
How could you not do it?
I don't know how I didn't.
So I did. And what's perfect is this is going to tie in with something else.
Can I still order this?
I don't know. I don't know if she still has it or not. You'd have to look on her website.
I really like it.
That's very pretty, isn't it? So this is going to go along with something else. My sister sent... First off, I got this big bag. This is Greenville. Would you stop? It has has a progress keeper on the zipper that we can use. Either a zipper pull or that.
Did you see what it was?
North Carolina.
It's North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
It says it on there.
So one of the first things that basically she started a knit along with me, Alisha, herself, and my mother. So she sent us these kits from the Fiber Studio. They're called Color Play kits. Don't cut ties. Yeah, she sent me a thing. The ties are actually a part of the yarn.
Oh.
So if you cut the ties, it says, don't cut threads off of hank. It isn't a separate piece of yarn. It's part of your skein.
I didn't get a card.
Were you going to cry about it?
Yeah.
So she sent us these. And what I am going to do is I'm combining my Lolo and 3. I haven't decided which 3. Definitely one of the blues.
What are you going to make? Oh,
Let me just
you
show
already
you.
know.
Let me just show you. You guys want to know what I'm making. I am making, it's a free pattern. It's called the Magic Spring Shawl.
Which I was going to make this.
Let me show it to you here. Now basically there's, this is backwards. Okay. there's lace sections, and then like a stockinette section, then a lace section, then a stockinette section. So all the stockinette sections are going to be out of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then each lace section is going to be out of a different color of this.
That's nice.
And I think there's 1, 2, 3 lace sections. So I got to choose
2 blues and a red.
which ones. And I'm thinking this one because that's almost the same color as that. Oh, you'd go with that one?
I don't know.
Anyhow, 3 of these is going to go with this to make that shawl. And this is what I'm casting on today once I wind everything.
I can't cast this on for a little bit.
And this is actually, it says each skein has approximately 140 yards. So it's pretty good. It's good yardage. So. And then also in my bag.
And there is pattern suggestions that I should go on.
I looked at them, but
No.
she sent me some minis.
She sent you minis, and she's sending you sock blanks.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I'm a baby.
Don't be such a baby. Nice. Are you eyeballing one?
Mm-hmm.
Which one? That one? You want that one? I got already tell she was looking at something. Oh, that's one of those kind of stretchy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like the diversity.
Yep. Well, bright that one is. I enjoy bright. Yay.
I thought you were going to like that one.
No.
Oh, that's diversity too.
That one's pretty too.
So.
Yes. I put it in my next crappy shawl.
So that was a nice surprise, and that's what I will be casting on tonight, hopefully. We'll
Throw
see.
it in with all my other stuff.
Because we have until September 4th is our finish date for this. Which will be no problem, let's be honest. Well, for me. Alicia's still picking out patterns.
I haven't even looked at patterns.
And I thought you were looking.
No.
Kind of, sort of. Well, was like, well, that one you're going to make is the one I wanted to make.
Yeah, well, that one's been in my library forever.
Well, I'm sure there's something else in your library, because even though it's not 3 colored or 4 colored or whatever, you can make it be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, you got any more?
No, I'm finally done. Not a bad little haul, huh, guys? I don't have much coming. I do. I wanted to mention.
I have one coming.
Shoot.
I have teeny buttons coming.
I was going to say, go ahead and talk about the one.
Oh, and Supernatural. So I have that 3-month Supernatural. I have the 2nd month coming in. That should be shipped on or before the 18th. So it should be coming to Sam's house soon, which then should be arriving at my house shortly after.
Keep on.
Then I ordered the teeny buttons, the 1 month, which I believe it's going to be a Hagrid theme. Hagrid and Harry theme. I think it's going to be more pastel-y. So I'm really happy about that. And I think you can already order for next month, which I don't know if I'm going to do that one. I might. There's a few that I need to order. I just want to order everything.
The one that me...
Like Tiny Dancer. I need to order Tiny Dancer.
The one that me and Linda also got from Teeny Buttons, and Linda was like, oh, I don't really care for it.
Bobatons.
She made a,
What'd she make out of it?
a changing staircase shawl.
Yeah.
And it is gorgeous. There's more colors in that.
That's why you have to get it naked.
Well, even like when she went to
be
cake it, basically. Why can I not? There we go. I want to give them information for something.
Yeah?
Because we were talking about...
I'm getting hangry. That happened like a while ago.
Okay. So we were talking about things that we had coming in. And I do have an order, which it's going to be quite a while before it comes. But I want to share it with you guys because it is still available. Through Freckled Whimsy. She has 2 skeins that are in recognition of Children's Cancer Awareness Month, which is September.
Oh, I have that coming too.
And as she is done with her other ones, $5 from each skein sold, which is she has self-striping or she has a coordination collar, will be donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which is a wonderful place. She has, and I'm just going to show you up there. This one is the pre-striping one, and then she does have the tonal. I ordered the pre-striping one. She has beautiful yarn.
Is that the one I'm getting? Yes. Aunt Linda bought it for me.
Yes.
Aunt Linda didn't care for the yarn.
Linda's colors.
But she likes giving.
But it was such a good cause, she wanted to order it.
Which I'll take yarn. I love yarn. Me and yarn are BFFs.
I also ordered from her Kevin.
Yes. Which is still available.
Which it
was a few weeks ago.
It was, and then it was gone again.
Oh.
So check out Freckled Whimsy.
She does good stuff.
Yes. I have Lamb Woman Knits coming, my monthly club.
I'm ready for a Lamb Woman. I'm ready to order. There's one of hers that I want to order.
And I think that's really all I have coming.
I want to order one of hers, and I want to order one of Lolo. I really want a Little Bean, but she hasn't been dying too much lately.
I'm trying to be good.
I don't want to be good.
Yeah,
I want to be bad.
I want to be good now so I can be bad at stitches.
Phil will allow me to be bad, which either way. So.
Okay, so have you watched any new podcasts?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have not watched any podcasts.
No. I watched a couple, but things were
not even my old ones.
Things were starting to be scrambled in my head. One of the ones I watched was Scribbles and Knits.
Do I know that one?
Jason.
Yes.
And he also dyes yarn. He has an Etsy shop, so you should definitely check that out. Scribbles and Knits.
Is he the one that entered into our cow?
No. That is Levi from WTF.
Okay. It's like I know there was a man podcaster that I thought that was really cool.
Yes. Well, and he's a heck of a knitter. Levi and Jason both. Very good knitters. Levi's actually just was posting today. He's making project bags. They look really nice too. Pockets and stuff inside. And yeah, he made really big ones and yeah. So, I enjoyed Jason.
Yeah?
He was very, he was a heck of a knitter.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting outside because the kid wouldn't leave him alone if he's inside, which I thought was kind of funny. He's just very down to earth and very, I really enjoyed him. Yeah. I subscribed. I will definitely watch again. I've been kind of eyeballing some of the yarn in his shop.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Why haven't you ordered?
Because I'm being a good girl.
Don't be good.
Being a good girl.
Don't be good.
Yeah. So
that's all you watched?
The Bakery Bears. You watched them, husband, wife, from I can't remember where, England, maybe. I don't know.
I do love a good English accent.
I don't want to say for sure where they're from. She designs. She's a designer. Kay Jones. Can't remember what his name is. Dan. I don't know. And they go on. Not only do they do knitting. They go on like these little adventures and like there's kind of education. Like the last one I watched, it was kind of like an educational thing about like where they went to and so it's kind of like a mixture of things.
Gotcha.
So
was that and were those in those suggestions?
Yeah. Or I think one of them was. And then I kind of laugh because, like, she'll be talking and he's just sitting there just working on this project and he might, look up and be like, and they'll work. And then you'll see him put that one away and then he'll grab out another bag and he'll start working on another project. So, yeah, he's, like, kind of rotating it. So, I don't know. It was just kind of funny. So, yeah, those are the couple. And then I, of course, watched my usual ones.
I didn't even watch my usual ones. It's taking me about 3 days to get through Girls in the Yarn Cafe.
Yeah.
I've just not been watching podcasts this past couple weeks.
I was out of everything. Like, I watched everything that was on my DVR. My DVR was completely empty.
Our DVR is completely empty. So I've been on the Fire Stick watching Doctor Who, which I finally finished season 5 last night.
I started watching...
When did you start?
The Night Shift. I watched season 1 already. It's just like ER.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's only like...
We started watching Preacher.
So it's probably not going to take me very long.
No.
Yeah. We'll see. So, yeah, that's all I have. That's it. That's it.
So you're only casting on one thing? And then some cap projects?
No.
What are you casting on?
I am casting on... Well, I need to cast on that shawl for...
That's what I said. You're casting on the shawl.
And then I'm debating. I have yarn that's already that's already wound up for the Lolo Genesis, but I don't think I want to do 2 shawls at once.
Okay. I'm doing 2.
That or I want like one of the shawls to be like really super easy. What was it that I said I was going to make out of? Oh no, I know what I'm casting on. Hello.
So you're gonna have 2 shawls at the same time.
If I have the needles, because I gave you one of my needles, so I don't know if I do.
Use your like needles. That's what I'm using.
I think those are bigger than what I usually use.
Size 5. That's what it calls for.
The changing staircase?
Yep.
Crap. I guess I use my like needles. Well, depending on what this shawl. What did I just do with that pattern?
It's in your hand. I'm sure it is.
It's in my hand. Let's just see. Needles.
4, 6.
6.
So, yeah, so, not your likes.
I thought our likes were US 6.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought they were 6. I don't know.
Pretty sure no.
Well, if one of the shawls is 5 and one of them is a 6, I can use my Knitter's Pride interchangeable set for both the shawls. Because I think I have 2 40-inch cables.
I want to buy an interchangeable.
So basically, I don't have knit night this. I don't have knit night this Thursday.
Why not?
Because I was thinking that I wanted to have this shawl going because it's an easy thing where I don't really have to keep track of it for knit night. Because I don't know, this one has a lot of knit 2 togethers.
It doesn't look that hard.
Yarn. It doesn't, but I think it's going to be more to keep track of.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be just like the changing staircase.
It could be. I really want to cast this on though. This is probably going on the needles first. I ain't gonna lie. Donna, you're beating out everything else. Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to start a pair of socks or not. Usually I have a pair of socks going on. Maybe I'll start, maybe I'll start these.
I have a pair of socks, I just don't want to work on them. I don't like the needles. What needles am I? No, I do like those needles.
Why would you not like the needles?
I don't like the pattern. I don't like doing pattern socks.
Well.
But I need to branch out. I need to do a sweater, and I need to do mittens by the end of the year. And then I have hit every goal.
Yeah, I think I'll cast these on too. Because I'll need car knitting.
Car knitting.
Because your dad's taking me to a concert on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't go.
Yeah.
Haha. I wanted to go, I couldn't. You have a bug on your wall. You have a bug on your wall. Look at that bug.
Oh, shush.
Is that a spider?
I am going to be so ate up being outside that long. It's not even funny. I went out this morning to take the dog out, and I didn't even go outside. Like, I was in my garage, and I got bit by a mosquito on my neck. I'm seriously out there for 4 minutes in a garage, and I come in with a mosquito bite. Like, the tops of my feet are still covered with mosquito bites. Like, I go out there for 5 minutes and I'm eaten alive. I am going to be out at this concert for how many hours? Well, I don't think it starts until 8, but we have to be there by 6 because that's when doors open. So, we're going to be out there for at least 5 or 6 hours. I am just going to be this huge red festering mosquito bite. It's not going to be good.
I really need you to kill that bug.
You need to stop. Okay, so, anything else?
No.
You're such a baby. It's like across the room from her and she's crying over a bug. So we will
do spiders.
Open the Furry Friends chatter thread. And then we will actually, because it's starting the 24th, which is when we record next, we might not necessarily have it up that day, the podcast. So we'll put an Instagram thing up.
Wait, what?
If we're starting the Cal on Monday the 24th, the day we record.
You don't have to go so slow. I just wasn't paying attention.
That probably won't be up until Tuesday. So you're going to have to do a post to remind everybody it's the 24th you can start.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's all we have for today. Congratulations, all our winners.
Yay.
And you got anything else?
No.
All right. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.